forward to it. It seems all those lies of Joe Biden and those around him are coming home to roost as we sit here. Title 42, is gone now. The surge at the border is about to get turbocharged, and the truth is Joe Biden and his clown car administration are not prepared, or they don't care about it, or maybe a bit of both. No matter how you slice it, they have been lying day after day, week after week, and now year after year about the border being secure, when quite clearly it is not. And that is just the beginning, my friends. That is just the beginning today. The president has also been lying about the national debt, the debt ceiling, and his false claims that he has cut America's debt in half. New inflation numbers Wednesday and more pain for regular Americans also came with a fresh new load of big, fat lies. I'll get to those lies, too, but first, the shell game and more lies. You see a pattern here? Millions of dollars, more than 20 shell companies, and a whole lot of interference being run on all sides of the money trains. That is what Republicans outlined Wednesday in the brand new report explaining the corruption they say has engulfed numerous members of the Biden family, including the president himself, Joe Biden, over the past several years. This is all very important. You see, it seems all these lies, like I say, are coming home to roost, and all at the same time. The only question is, will it make any difference at all? Let's begin with the Biden crime family and the new report put out by the Republicans in Washington that lays out a damning series of facts that will be hard for anyone to ignore going forward. And the amount of money we're talking about here is staggering. It's serious cash, especially when you factor in all of this money was given to multiple Biden family members for apparently doing nothing at all, and all by foreign entities. Listen to this.
The committee is concerned by the complicated, suspicious network of over 20 companies we have identified the Bidens and their associates used to enrich themselves. Most of these companies were limited liability companies formed during Joe Biden's vice presidency. The bank records show the Biden family, their associates, and their companies received over $10 million from foreign nationals and their companies. Some of that money came from a Chinese company and went to Hunter Biden's company. Other transfers occurred with the help of Rob Walker, who then sent it on to different Biden family members. This is not how lawful businesses operate.
But somehow, none of what was just said there is a big deal for the national media because President Biden himself, along with Karine Jean-Pierre, actually took some questions yesterday. And to my knowledge, nobody asked him a single question about this. It's remarkable that all this has not come to light yet. I mean, the number of shell companies filtering millions of dollars is quite jaw-dropping. But the lack of legacy media interest partly explains some of it, of course, because journalists aren't actually doing journalism anymore. They're just asking the government for comments on things and then reporting them out as fact, regurgitating it, really. Here it is, and they just push it back out. And they're ignoring stories that don't suit the narrative. Doesn't really fit the definition of journalism, now does it? Asking questions, being skeptical, doing your job, none of that. And another thing that I haven't seen anyone else questioning about all of this, is it really possible that former President Barack Obama didn't know any of this was happening? I find that awfully hard to believe. I mean, his team, shady as it was, kept tabs on everyone. I'm pretty sure they didn't let Sloppy Joe and his dirty family slip through. Could that be why he encouraged Joe to stay out of the 2016 race? And by 2020, they maybe thought that it had been buried deep enough, long enough, that it wouldn't be found?